Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live for Straight Jacket podcast 333, I believe. We're here. I'm in Bilbao. I hope the 5G connection stays still. Nuruddin is here. I don't know where he's gone, but Nuruddin will be here. Musa may join us. I doubt Minna joins us. Big up to Minna. You know what I mean? Work in the morning. I hear that. But guys, man, tomorrow. Guys, man. How are you feeling? How are you guys feeling? I've been in Bilbao for what? Obviously, full day today. Yesterday, the day before that, I was traveling. I came back late night, around midnight. And today, all I've been seeing is Spurs fans. You know, a lot of Spurs fans. But then I just deeped it. I did TNT today with Robbie Savage and two Spurs fans, and all they kept talking about was the 3 defeats. The 3 wins against Man United. And I just said to myself, you know what? Is that all you got? Is that all you got? What about finals? What about turning up for big games, big moments? And I'm like, they didn't give me an answer. And you'll see the whole video on TNT. Big up to everyone who's got me there. But like, they never convinced me or doubted me or changed my mind. We're having it, people. We're going to win tomorrow. I'm not too confident, but we're going to win tomorrow, man. Because we've seen with our team that even through adversity, even when the chips are down, even when we've been that poor, we've managed to pull a performance. You know, we're fighting with certain players. They shut us up. We say this player ain't great. He turns up. We've been here before, people. And that's why we will have the edge over Tottenham. I don't think it's going to be an amazing game. I don't think this is going to be a game where we smash Tottenham. I ain't about that. I'm not here to smash no Tottenham, people. Yeah, I'm not. What I am here for is to beat the bottle drops. They are known as bottle drops. They are known to be serial losers. History tells you that. Everything tells you that. And this ain't no jinx thing. We have to believe in what we can do. We have to believe in our own qualities. This is not the time to be gassing up the Dogi and Pedro Porro. We can respect them and say, you know what, they can provide a threat. But we've got to make sure we take care of our own business. We make sure we handle it ourselves. Make sure we have our better players performing on that day. Manage your substitutions, Amarin. Starting 11 has got to be on point. If you have any doubts tonight, Amarin, don't hesitate. Do not hesitate. As much as it's the worst Man United team, they have no Maddison. No Maddison, no Bergvall, no Kulusevski. If I'm seeing this Man United team get done in that midfield, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not having it. Nuruddin.
Looks like that he's been enjoying the sunshine, people. You can see that. He's got a bit of a shine. He's got a bit of a shine.
Nuruddin, where are you, man? It's the real melanin, bro. Forget that UK fake weather. That's
that
fake
melanin
weather.
I've been there, Saeed. I've been there, man.
Bilbao, what a beautiful city. I might stay here, you know, Nuruddin.
You should stay there for a bit.
Bilbao is a beautiful city, bro.
I told you, Saeed. I was there in 2019.
Oh my God, it's so good, man. It's so good. People
That
are
was
friendly.
6 years ago, bro. 6, 7
Yeah,
years
bro.
ago. Yeah.
I can't lie. But Nuruddin, Straight Jacket Podcast, it's late hours. Even Nuruddin, this is late hours for you. So I apologize.
That's all right. I've just finished it. Actually, I just finished the preview. So big up to everybody who jumped in on that. Big up people, 130 short of a 13K.
Come on, people.
Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, for me, I was just sick of a lot of the BS surrounding this game. Like it's going to be the biggest game in Manchester United's history. It's a decade-defining game. F that. Ineos and Glazers need to F off. They mismanaged the football club. The club is where it is at because of their mismanagement. So it's nothing to do with it. These players, for me, I will sell every one of them who are responsible for the form that they've been this season. At the end of the day, most games, I want Manchester United to win. I hope for the fans' sake, I want Manchester United to win tomorrow. Because I don't blame the fans have spent thousands and thousands of pounds to travel out there.
The guy today we met, he's come from, did he say Malaysia or somewhere in Asia? But it was just in the mall, in the food court, having some food. He's flew over. It's taken him 23 hours to get here. There's another guy, Tottenham fan here. He's flown from Australia in the same villa we're in. Australia. He's paid, I think he said he's paid around about £1,000 for his ticket. And then he's going to go see his dad, who's not seen for 5 years in Alicante. Mate, there's some sick, crazy journey. Like for me, it took me, don't get me wrong, 12 hours to get here. But people have been here. They've been taking a long time, bro. But with Nuruddin, man, the Tottenham fans, there's a lot of Tottenham fans, Nuruddin. There's a lot of Tottenham fans here. And they're somehow confident. You know what it is, though, with the Tottenham fan? This is no disrespect here. But I really, genuinely believe they think it's their best opportunity for them to get a trophy in their recent lifetime. Some of them not seen a trophy for 16 odd years. They look at Man United as a shit team, which we are, but they look at us as a team that we can take advantage of and take their first trophy, a European trophy. This is why there's 15,000 people without tickets. There's 15,000 in Bilbao without tickets. There's some Man United fans without tickets, but there's a lot of without tickets. They are dreaming, Nuruddin, of a European trophy. You know? You're on mute, Nuruddin. You're on mute.
Hey, listen, yeah. I mean, I don't blame them because they don't win trophies. So I don't blame them. I do not blame them. And they do say we are shit. We are shit. It is what it is. We can't paper over the cracks. We are crap. We're 16th. But they're also shit as well. They're right next to us. So this is like the shit. Somebody did a super chat. Big up Jahi was like, this is between shit and crap. That's what it is. Yeah. That's what it is tomorrow. So it is what it is. A lot of people from Manchester are flying out tomorrow, by the way. A lot of people are flying out tonight. So a lot of United fans are flying out tonight or tomorrow because the flights, so many different airlines have started coming. Croatian airlines, even airlines from all different Serbian airlines are taking people.
For the bandit bus. The bandit bus takes 23 hours to get here.
How was the drive from Barcelona? So you flew from Geneva to Barcelona. How was
Geneva to Barcelona. We drove from Barcelona to basically an hour away from Bilbao, and then we got to drive an hour to Bilbao. But it's not even an hour; it's 30 minutes. But we didn't.
How was the drive? How was the drive from Bilbao to?
Bro, what I've noticed here in Spain, they like especially in these areas, people don't drive, bro. Like it's empty, the roads. We're just cruising, listening to Khalid. You know what I mean? You know that Khalid?
Some soul, listening to soul, yeah.
Like, bro, I was listening to some soul. Chris Brown. I was chilling, bro.
No, Chris Brown's locked up in Salford.
Bro, actually, I can't say free Chris Brown because we don't know what's going on. But you see what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
He's locked up, bro. He's locked up. He's not out till the 13th of June.
Bro,
he's already missed the tour date.
But we're cruising, man. You know what I mean? Everything's been calm, bro. I went today.
Can you imagine that? Chris Brown is in prison in Salford. No bail, bro.
I know. Strange ways. But you know what's mad? They barricaded the stadium though, man. We couldn't get into the stadium, so I had to do the pre-match stuff.
Yeah, I saw your pre-match.
Yeah.
I saw your rally.
Yeah.
I saw your.
But what I would say though, the Bilbao fans have been very, very good to us, man. They've been very
the Basque people are really nice. Like I said to you, Saeed, I swear to God, you should stay there another day, and you should go to San Sebastian, which is Real Soledad's.
Yeah.
That's like you can get a coach there, maybe 40 minutes to coach.
Yeah,
and it's lovely. Oh,
honestly,
lovely.
So nice. They've been saying, you know what, good luck, hope you win, etc., etc. I'm trying to say, like, and you know what, but they've been welcoming a lot of Tottenham fans. Like I said to you, they're there, they're rowdy, they're singing songs and whatnot. But Nuruddin, man, it's a big final tomorrow in terms of the actual, just making sure that we make ends meet with this season. We make sure this season ends on a high. And I know that sounds crazy in Europa League, but Nuruddin, we cannot lose to them, bro. We cannot lose to them, bro. You know what I'm saying, Nuruddin? Yeah. We can't lose to them, bro. Like, I know what you lot are saying, but bro, it's absolutely unthinkable, unfathomable. Is that a word? Unfathomable. It's incomprehensible. It's everything.
But we've lost 18 league games, so what's one more loss gonna do tomorrow?
Yeah, but bro, in the final, bro, when it matters the most, we have to score first. Shout out to Domenico. We have
100%. We have to score first. Manchester United don't win it. Whoever scores first wins, I think. Me personally, and that's like in the most finals, it's like that. Recent finals have been like that. Whoever scores first wins the game.
Bro,
start first goal. Saeed, I'm just telling you now. If Amorim does any of that bullshit that he did at Old Trafford against Atletico Bilbao, where he sat back and he thinks, "Oh, my subs are going to change the game for me."
We need to go attack the game. I want to see this team take the game to Tottenham.
We can't win.
We've been here, bro. We've been at the stadium. We know what the vibe is.
Yes. Yeah.
Bro,
even though they trained there today.
United didn't even train today.
Yeah, they flew in it. They trained yesterday.
They know that they just went and done a walk around. They didn't even train because they
trained
the stadium.
Yeah, before.
Yeah.
But you're starting Sirski. Are you starting Sirski tomorrow?
No. I'm starting Bruno up top.
False nine.
Mason Mount, Ahmad. And we'll get into the team in a bit, but I'm starting Bruno false nine. I'm not starting Højlund. I'm sorry. Big up to Killer says tomorrow will either be amazing or peak El Midico. Start 11 and sub.
I'm just going to get some water. Get the super chats. I'm going to get water.
Yeah. Arsenal fans are suffering right now. Either way. Yeah, absolutely. Big up Suge. Run the likes and the subs up. Need a United win just for that Tobes Caicedo thing. Tobes is concussed, bro. Bro, I'm not playing Højlund, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not playing Højlund. If he plays, it is what it is. We'll back it. And we'll obviously see what go on, but I'd rather not start Højlund, man. I really would not, because I just think it sets a bad precedent, bro. Having Højlund up front, I think it sets a bad precedent because when I don't want Romero and Van de Ven knowing that I feel immortal. I feel, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, we're confident. I want them to feel shook. I want them from the off to know that Mount goes up front, Ahmad goes up front, Bruno goes up front. There's different types of players. You see what I'm trying to say to you? It's interchangeable. I just think with Højlund, he doesn't offer you anything for you to be like, yo, wagwan. You feel me, broski? Musa, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. What are you saying?
No, I'm just saying I'm not starting Højlund tomorrow because I feel like it will give that sense of confidence to Romero, Van de Ven, that they're immortal, and it's like almost like they got the confidence. I want them from the off to feel shook. You feel me, broski? Like at least Bruno will hit shots often. He will he'll make it difficult, like because of his kind of the runs he makes and whatnot. Like I feel like with Højlund, if we see him getting bullied and the ball is getting to him and he's losing it, all of a sudden it's recycling possession, and almost Tottenham feel like they grow into the game. You see what I mean, bro?
I was listening to you before, and it's quite well setting up. It's quite difficult because we haven't played. Amrin hasn't played Bruno on the false nine, so it's like his first time to play him in the false nine.
Yeah.
In the final will be a bit difficult. But I get you. I don't want Højlund to start. I just go with Zertsky, to be honest. Zertsky on Mount.
It's actually difficult because he's come back from a hamstring injury. That's why I want to start him.
I'd rather get the job done. Yeah, in the first half, and then take him off. Or I'd rather put Mason Mount. I think Bruno's just more suited in the middle of the park with Casemiro.
Yeah.
So I'd rather put Mount in the false nine if I have to. But I don't know about Bruno going up there, just because Bruno just doesn't have the discipline. You know that guy's not going to stay up there.
Yeah, true. But at least then there's almost that feeling that you've got.
I get you what you're saying. But I think Mason Mount might be better in a false nine. Mount will stay there. He takes instructions. He'll run the channels. He'll run in behind. He might even keep the ball better than flipping Højlund now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying. I don't start Højlund. I definitely don't start Højlund.
How you feeling though, man? Like, do you just feel like for us it's the history, the Highlanders, and we've been in finals before? Like, don't overcomplicate it. Just turn up. You don't know how to turn up. Is it that?
The problem with us is that I feel like we're the favourites, but the fact that we lost the final on a penalty shootout with Ollie and Bruno's lost the final before, is that some of these players have that feeling of actually losing, especially our captain in the final. It's not new to him, and I don't know if that's going to drive him or if history's going to repeat itself. But we are favourites. I have no doubt about that. Man United are favourites to win this trophy, and we would have been favourites at the start of the season. I think we're favourites to win it, and I feel like if we do lose, which I'm saying, which is possible, then we've only got ourselves to blame, really. But
yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to be too confident, but to be honest, Man United should be winning this, man.
Bro, like I'm saying, bro. Like I said to you guys, I was on TNT today. And they were just kept talking about the 3 wins, and there was nothing much to it apart from that. Like, I just feel like for me, it's like these players have been in finals, bro. Imagine being the team that Casemiro loses his final record. He's not lost a final, bro.
That's my hope, you know. My hope is my captain.
Casemiro's never lost a final.
That's my captain. As far as I'm concerned, Captain Casemiro is going to get us through it. I don't see Casemiro allowing us to lose that final. I just see Captain Cas gets us through it. Like, Bruno is going to do Bruno stuff. But to be honest, like, I got my Spurs fan. I think he's left out one of the brothers, Yassin. He's on his way up there, to Bilbao. He said, one of the boys. But he said to me, because he's a Spurs fan, he's the one that got me tickets to go to the United Spurs game. Yeah, he said that the whole Spurs fan base believe that it's United's to lose, but they think how they win the game is by taking shots from outside the box onto our goal on Onana. They think Onana's spilling balls tomorrow, and when they told me that, they think Onana's spilling something tomorrow. And when they said that, I said, "Oh my Lord, I nearly forgot about Onana." You know what it's like? You know what I done? I watched back the win against Ajax and the goals that we scored. It was Onana.
I know. Even the game that Tottenham lost, he could have made the save, the winner from Lucas. His positioning and his body position was awful. But I just feel like for me, you know what it is, though, man. The more we don't concentrate on Onana, I feel like it's the better. I feel like the more we concentrate on Onana, it's almost like a psychology. Remember that game before Bilbao, before Lyon, guys? We were talking about Onana. Like, yo, this guy's gonna make a mistake. Why did he speak? I feel like the less we talk about it, the less anxiety he might bring. I know it sounds bad.
Yeah. I understand. Let's not talk about him. The bigger thing for me is about Spurs, because you know what? I don't know if you guys know or watched any of the games, but Spurs played tactically. They changed it up and really changed it up. Yeah. And they played a really different way of playing in the semi-final and the quarterfinals. They actually gave the teams the ball sometimes. They didn't have the high line. They played with a bit more structural discipline. Johnson is their guy. They play more counter-attacking football. So is that going to be tomorrow with Kulusevski and Maddison out? What are they going to do? Are they going to try to run us over with Sa, Basuma, and Bentancur? Are they going to physically dominate us? Is that what they're going to do? And they're going to have Son and Johnson and Solanke, who are runners as well, who got the physicality to bully us. Are they going to play a high line? Are they going to go full press on us?
The wing backs are the ones that concern me because that's where we can probably leave spaces in between. I don't know if you've seen it, but in between Mazraoui and Dogu, there's some space for the fullbacks to get in and maybe invert. And then you've got Brennan Johnson as well on that side, who can basically fly in as well and get these little tap-ins that he get. Most of the goals that he scores as well, it's like they get a lot of goals from like cutbacks. And we have to avoid the cutbacks. And I'm not going to lie to you, these guys, Brennan Johnson and whoever's there, Poro or Dogi, they love a good cutback, bro. We have to be positionally aware. Dogu and Mazraoui, that's why I'm hoping Lenny Euro, please. Is he going to start, Mandem? Are we going to see Lenny Euro start? Lenny Euro, delete, please. I don't want to see Lindelof there, please. Now, I can tolerate Maguire.
Where's Maz? Is Maz available?
Maz is available, yeah. But I'd rather see Maz in the right centre-back role. If Dalot comes back, we see Dalot at right wing-back. And then we can play Maz, Delete or Euro, or Maz, Maguire, and
Dalot, man. Saeed, Dalot, forget him, man.
Oh, is he confirmed now? Oh, my God. Yeah, okay, then forget that then. I haven't seen any confirmation.
Forget Dalot, man. I'm telling you, forget Dalot. Mazraoui is much better for us, man. He's much better.
But is he better on the right back role, though? That's the problem. Right wing back role. I'm not sure.
Mazraoui and Ahmad have a better relationship on that side than I've seen with.
Yeah, true. I agree with that.
Yeah, Mazraoui understands the game, and I just feel like, to me, Saeed, if Ahmad turns up tomorrow, we win the game. That's all I know. And Ahmad has been on form since he's come back, quietly scoring goals.
We need an Ahmad. What's that game where he just won us a game? Like, there's been games where he just won us a game, bro.
See me, I'm talking about. For me, Ahmad brace, Ahmad hat trick tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it here. Ahmad brace or Ahmad hat trick.
Yo, that would be.
Remember, I told you. This is what I'm telling you, and I told everyone from the beginning. If Ahmad is here, the game is done, because you know what it is? Ahmad chases down balls. He's on it. He doesn't let, like, if you're defending Ahmad, you're under pressure all game, and he opens up and creates chances for others. So for me, I don't see anything by United.
Did you not see the Europa League final last year? Who got a hat trick last Europa League final?
Yeah.
Lookman.
He went on a mad one. I'm not saying Ahmad's going to do that, but there is a possibility of someone just doing a madness tomorrow.
That's why the first goal is so important tomorrow. The first goal is vital.
I watched the game, I had to watch the build up to how we got to the final and the first couple games. Like, and I shared this in a group, like, Eric Ten Hag's starting 11 was better than Amarin's. It was shocking at the start of the competition.
I know.
It was shocking. I saw like he actually went with Zertsky, Ahmad, and Rashford up front. That was his starting lineup, and we were playing well with Bruno behind. And it was like, we looked more offensive. And he had Eriksen next to Ugarte, because Eriksen needed a ball-playing midfielder next to him.
Yeah.
And it actually worked. And I was surprised.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? You're right here. Musa, that's what Amr is saying. Get the job done early. Get the job done early. I'm with you. Ain't no extra time for me. I'm saying penalties. I might leave the stadium. I might just go home and say, yo, listen, we've lost the game. Bye-bye.
I'm watching it in the View in the cinema, so I'll leave the cinema.
Oh, is it? Is it in the View in the cinema?
It's in the View. It's in the View. I'm watching it.
That man said cinema, you know, bro.
It's in all the views. So I'm going to be in a recliner leather seat with Arsenal, with United.
When did cinemas play football matches now, yo?
No, they've been doing it from the Euros, World Cups, semis, like quarterfinals, Champions League final.
That man said, yo, you want to watch a horror movie or you want to watch one of the best, like, uplifting movies. It's mad.
I'm watching it in the view and the seat, they got it in the biggest screen. I saw the seats, there's bare seats, and a lot of them are starting to get taken up. So I know the Spurs fans are going to be in there. It's going to be mad in there.
Man said you better run up Lee when United win. What phase is Amran in? Exactly. And would you play Ahmad as a 10 or right wing back? For me, it's a 10, bro. I need him demolishing, dictating. I need him running at people. I need him getting in the half pockets, half spaces, whatever you want to call it now in football. Get on the ball and run at Udogie. Udogie, for me, I think defensively he's overrated. I really do. I don't think he's that good on defensively. Going forward, I think he's proper. And him and Porro, going forward, they're amazing. Going backwards,
it's fit.
Shaw's fit, yeah.
If you can play, I'll tell you for free. If Shaw starts left wing back, and you've got Dorgu right wing back with Ahmad in front, it's a wrap for them. It's a wrap,
bro.
I'm telling you, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Because what I saw with Dorgu and Ahmad on the right side was madness. It's a wrap. I'm telling you, it's a wrap,
bro.
They're under pressure.
Yeah, and then I think once we won the game, let's say we go 2-0 up here. We can close the game if you want to. We've got players that can close the game up if you need to, bro. Like, you've got the players there, bro. Like, I just feel like with the manager, we have to have an attacking approach. I don't want to see us, like Nordy, you said there before, sitting back. No sitting back, bro. You have to go at these lot. They've not been...
We're getting beat. We're getting beat. If he sits back, if we do what we did against Atletico Bilbao at Old Trafford, what we did against Leon, we're going to get beat. This team has got to go for it 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And we cannot think that we're going to give teams a head start like we did to Leon. We cannot. We cannot do that.
Yeah, I agree. Big up Don in the chat. All Spurs need to do is outscore you, bro. They've got shooters, I can't lie to you, but they haven't got shooters like people are talking about. Like, listen, Solanke, I think for me... When
was the last time they outscored anyone in the Prem? If it was that easy, why are they 17th?
To be fair...
And by the way, majority of their games, the guy who played in the Europa League a lot has been the forgotten man, the Brazilian.
Oh, Richarlison, yeah.
Richarlison.
I think they've got a record where they've they've lost from winning positions or something like that, guys. I don't know what people are saying. You know what I mean? Like, I think for me, Solanke... I'm more looking at his work rate, bro. He will make our defenders like work. And
if they go full press, Onana's got to hit the wall, wide balls, wide, and somebody's got to hold it up. Yeah. I want to ask the question: do you think they're going to play the high line tomorrow?
I think for me, I don't think so. You know, I think they've shown that they can. Like, this manager, as much as he's stubborn in that way, they've shown they can play a little bit defensive. In Europe, they've been.
That's what I'm saying. They have been. So,
yeah, in Europe.
Some people think that this is the only way they can play. They can play high line.
But I still think. I think they won't play as high as they normally do, but they're not going to be low block. They're not
going to be low block though. They're going to go for it, bro. They're not
going to be low block. They're not. Yeah, they're not going to be as high. They're not. Remember, he was doing Barcelona before without the players, like just going for it and trying to beat guys by scoring more goals. I think they still got. I think the difference for me is this: you got like I was speaking to my Spurs friend, and he said, "You've got two fan bases. One that is going there believing they should win. One that's going there thinking they can win. Not that they should, but they can win. Then you've got two sets of teams. You've got a team that if they go down 1-0, they think they can come back and still win the game. And then you've got another team, if they go down, they don't think they can win the game. If United go down 1-0, the fan base and everyone at that stadium still believes United can win the game.
We still believe, yes.
Spurs go 1-0 down, they drop their heads, it's done for them.
Yeah,
they can't do it. So I think that's the difference, the mentality of the fan base. I think the energy that's going to go through those players with how the fans.
We used to run up tarders, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think our comebacks still live within that DNA, bro. Like, you know, people like teams like Arsenal and them, man, they don't really do comebacks like that in competitions. You know,
it's the fan base though that goes onto the pitch because the fan base are not giving up. If you've got a fan base that's just quiet, thinking the game's done, game set and match, then that energy goes onto the pitch.
No, we're not like that. We're not like that, bro. We're not like that. We play to the final whistle, bro. We play to the final whistle. I think we've got that energy that, you know what, we don't give up. I think for me, you've seen it, man. So many games last season. Liverpool, you know, Man City. We've seen it, bro.
Plus, we're unbeaten. Like, he's got to be telling the players that we haven't lost in this competition.
Bro. 14. You know, they've lost to a lot of teams, you know, by the way, this Tottenham team.
They lost to Rangers.
Fenerbahce, is it? Or Galatasaray? One of the two.
One of the two.
Yeah, they've lost to a lot of teams, you know, bro.
They've lost, man. We're unbeaten. He's got to remind the players that you lot have not lost. You do not lose in this competition. Like, the fan base has just got to know. I think the players got to know that. But I think that Højlund one's going to be...
Bro, that's the key position.
That's the key.
That's the key position, bro. What instructions is he giving Højlund, man? I just, for me, I need Højlund to do a madness tomorrow, man. This
is his competition. I would love for him to just also score a brace or something and just show us that this is his competition.
Sure, bro. You know what it does, It's just, for me, it just gives him that kind of feeling of, yo, I could go and get another club, you know, man. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily mean he stays at United.
Even if he thinks he belongs, we don't mind. We'll still shut him. Just try to show us that you belong at this level.
He's got 7. How many goals has he got in Europa League, by the way? 7, is it? Or 6?
Something like that. 6 or 7.
Something like that, innit? You feel me?
He should be trying to get the boot. Can't he get the boot? Who's got the boot now? Bruno.
I don't know who's got the boot. That's a good question, you know. I think
it's Bruno, you know.
Yeah, it might be Bruno, actually. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, you know what it is for me, It's like, they're 2 centre-backs, as much as they're good, bro. I've seen them man get, bro, bullied. I've seen them get twisted up, you know. Like, people go and look at these 2 at the back and think they're the best ever. Bro, like, they're not that great, bro, man. I don't really think Van der Ven's this world-class, unbelievable centre-back. Romero, I've never rated him, bro. And people have clocked onto him. Even Toby has clocked onto Romero that he ain't great. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, these men make mistakes. They're bozos. When you go at them and you like, bro, if you've got, like, a team that's functioning well, which obviously United haven't been, but on the day can get this guy, drag him out of position. Like, bro, like, we can make these guys look average, bro. It's just that we have to be on it, bro, and start start from the off quick, because they're gonna think, you know what, man, like, we're gonna get on the ball, lads. Let's get on the ball. Let's start making them run around. Let's start pulling the.
You know what they're gonna do? Yeah, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna try to call our bluff, but we need to call it back.
Yeah, that's
straight away.
It. Straight away. Yeah,
straight away. They're gonna try and call our bluff and be like, "Yeah, we're on you lot today. Come out, try to play the ball." But we need to be like, "What are you taking for a fool?" Quickly, like, we need to call their bluff early on, as soon as because they're gonna come out there thinking, "We've beat you lot 3 times already this season." Bro.
Yeah.
But the only issue I have with them is that for Spurs to beat us, I truly believe they have to play the Spurs way. That's the only thing that's going to rattle this United. Absolutely. This non-stop attack, pressing, highlight. As much as it leaves them open, but I still think it's the only way they beat United. If they try to think they can play us our own game, they're just going to lose.
Yeah. Big up Diallo, by the way. Make sure everyone hit the like button. 1.5K in the building. Let's get to 800 likes target. This is the target right now. We're going for 800 likes as target. You know the game against Liverpool, the final, the last final they've been at. I think so. I think that's the last. Oh, they might have been.
That's the one.
Oh,
the last European final was Liverpool.
Liverpool, They conceded an early penalty, and then they never really was in the game. And they also made a big tactical error. They started Harry Kane. He wasn't fully fit yet. And they didn't start. I think it was Lucas Moura, I believe. I don't know if it was.
Yeah, Lucas Moura. They put him on the bench. The guy who was the match winner in the semi-finals. They put him on the bench and they started Harry Kane. That was the biggest. That's why they lost for me.
Yeah. So there was 2 key decisions. One, they started Harry Kane, and one, they lost a penalty early on. If we can get that early goal, that's where I believe United can play into their minds. Then all of a sudden you get another goal, and it's game over. I'm sorry.
To be fair, they have got injuries. We are favourites. Yeah, they have got injuries, to be fair. We are favourites.
Their injuries are so bad, that's why this game is unthinkable to lose. Losing Madison, Kulusevski, and Bergvall.
To be fair, let's not get carried away. Madison is not being this guy's favourite.
I'm not accepting that.
Madison is not being starter. He's been dropped for low periods of the game.
Bro, he destroys us, man.
When he played against us, that's different. But I'm just saying to you, Maddison is not being a.
No, I get you. He's not been amazing this season.
He's not.
I get it.
He's been dropped for loads of games. He's come on loads of games. He's one of the first to get subbed, right?
But that's like Rashford for us. That's like us.
Kulusevski is the guy that has been making things. The other guy, it's a young kid, isn't it? It's the young kid.
He's been one of their best midfielders, though, in recent years.
Yeah, he's a young kid. I've not seen him that much. But I know good. Madison's not been the player.
But you know Maddison is like Rashford to us, where he's been having a bad season. We've subbed
for me, I personally think
he's still
the way that we play, Musa, the way we play,
I'm with you, Musa.
Lisandro Martinez is the biggest miss, I believe, because he dictates the way we play.
But we haven't lost in this competition. With or without, and we haven't lost. We're undefeated.
You look at okay, let me just say this to you. Look what is it? The draw that we got in Anfield, and we should have won. He was phenomenal. The winner against Man City, he was phenomenal. In the biggest games we played this season, Lisandro Martinez has been involved and has been either scoring or setting up. He's been the big match winner in the big games. Yeah. And that, to me, in a game like tomorrow, is the final. He is a huge fucking miss.
No, I agree in terms of the progressive, the passing and the on the ball. I think he can pick out a man, and I think for me, you need that. You need someone who's going to be confident on the ball. But I genuinely believe, Nuruddin, you're missing the point with Maddison. This guy, not only does he turns up against us, he's a creative spark that they're not having on their team. Him, Bergvall, who I think Bergvall as well, he gets the ball quick into midfield. I don't know if you guys have seen him. And then Kulusevski, who I still think hasn't been in the greatest of form, on his day, bro, he can still perform, bro, and produce magic, bro. You feel me? And them three key players missing. I don't like Basuma's not that guy. Bentancur can be, but he hasn't got that kind of fine technical level that these other three have. And I think for me, that midfield battle, if we don't win that midfield battle, bro, and they start dictating to us, oh my days, bro, I swear down, bro. That's where for me the manager has to get it right, bro. Play Bruno and Casemiro there if you need to. And then if you want to go wherever, go wherever. But make sure that midfield is organized. It presses well. I would like to see Mason Mount start. Guys, I would like to see Mason Mount start. I think for me, you know what I think of him. You know what I think I've said of him.
I don't mind him in a false nine, but I don't want him in a 10 though.
I think the 10 might suit him, bro. Because you know what it is? He will give us the pressing. I think he'll give us the intensity. And I feel like he'll give something for other teams to think about. Look at the game against Chelsea, right? And listen, he didn't score, but look at his movement and the way he arrived late in the box. He started the move, and he could have had 2 goals against Chelsea, by the way. 2 goals. He started the move, and he missed them. Obviously, he's not a great shooter like maybe a Bruno, but he gets into positions. I just think for me, them key areas of getting into positions is what we need as well. As much as a goal is important, getting into the right positions gives confidence to players.
Yeah, I understand. I totally understand.
Do you get me?
But to me, I'm not going to lie to you. If Xerxes been training and Xerxes fit, to me, Rasmus, get him out of this here. I will play Xerxes tomorrow because we need somebody to hold the ball. I don't think you guys
understanding how fit Xerxes is, bro. He's come back from a hamstring, bro.
No, you've seen the way I watched the training ground videos. See the way he's been, he's been fit for weeks and he's just been kept secret. That's what it looks like to me.
It could be, but I don't know,
I
man.
swear to God, Musa, did you watch United training clips? Is Musa frozen?
Yeah, Musa I think might be frozen.
Listen, honestly, some of the clips, it looks like the guy's been playing matches behind closed doors, bro. He looks like he's fit.
Training hype, bro, man. Come on, man.
I'm not just training, Saeed. I'm talking about the body language. He doesn't look like a timid guy who's worrying about hamstring.
Natural confidence, though, Nuruddin, man. He's naturally confident like that. He's naturally exuberant. He's naturally kind of happy, if you know what I mean.
No, it's not about being happy, Saeed. It's not being happy. It's not about being happy. It's not about being happy. All I'm saying to you is that, and you know when they do the thing where they do when you come back from training, they only did that for one player. They didn't do it for him. So they must have done it weeks before for him. I'm telling you. Telling you.
Could be.
They didn't do that for him. You know,
they didn't want him running while you got to go to the end because you got to run to the end.
Saeed, he's been running.
No. You got to run while you're in that position.
Saeed, but he was running in training. He was doing running drills.
I don't know. There must be a reason why they said to him, "Don't do that." The head slap. Musa, can you hear us? By the way, Musa. Yeah,
Musa's in another dimension, bro. He's in another dimension.
Yeah, go on. What are you saying?
So to me, the biggest thing for me is about Rasmus. For me, getting physically involved, and I don't trust Rasmus for not giving away a penalty tomorrow because he grabs people when we got set pieces. But apparently, they're also very susceptible to set pieces, aren't they? They concede goals.
Listen, bro. But then also the flip side of it, they've scored a lot of set pieces against us as well.
Facts.
So they know what to do, and this is where you lot didn't see Maddison.
And to me, Burrow's crossing, mate.
Very good.
He puts it on the sixpence, mate.
Yeah.
We don't have anybody who can cross the ball like that in our team.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie to you. You lot might say he's rubbish, but Brennan Johnson cutbacks.
Listen, Brendan Johnson is their top scorer, 17 goals. He's their man, Saeed. He's the guy. He's been the guy in the Europa League.
I think
scoring goals.
I think Dorgu has got a big job on his hands to make sure he's very aware of Brennan Johnson's runs.
But do you know the last time we played them, they literally pressed our wing backs back.
Yeah, I know.
With the two wide guys, and then we're playing 5 at the back. And then the 2 in midfield. So, it's going to be techie. To me, Manchester United have got to show tomorrow. They've got to go and impose ourselves on Spurs. So that they forget what they're supposed to do. And we have to get goals. Manchester United, if they score first, we're losing the game. There ain't no heroics. There's no remontada. None of that, mate. None of that happening. My words.
I don't believe
in
that.
Finals, I promise you,
I don't believe that.
remontadas do not happen in finals like this, bro. Not in recent years. Let me finish. Let me finish. In last year's Europa League, in the 2 finals that we've seen domestically this season, whoever scored first won the game. Newcastle scored first, they win the game. Crystal Palace scored first, they win the game. Last season in Europa League final, Atlanta scored, they win the game comfortably because they get 2. They didn't just sit still after they scored 1. They got 2, 3, and game was done. I'm telling you now, this remontada business, Manchester United do not have that players that we did in '99. We don't have those players who can magically make goals. In the league. No. Listen. I like to remind you, Musa, we've not beaten them since 2022.
Yeah, that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
How's that irrelevant?
I can't lie.
Because we were meant to beat City in the FA Cup final last season.
How's that irrelevant?
City in the FA Cup.
How's that irrelevant?
Last year.
Yeah.
Yes, last year we had a game plan. Last year we could see the game plan in the last 4 games of American and Manchester United. The game plan last year was to stay compact. And what's his name? The guy Amrabat pulled out one of the best man of the matches we've ever seen in our lives in a final. Amrabat hunted people down, won the ball back. Kobe scored goals.
Why can't Casemiro do that tomorrow? So why can't Casemiro do that tomorrow?
Listen what I'm saying to you now. We have not beaten Spurs since 2022.
Yeah. Ten Hag
in all competitions, we've not beaten them. So what I'm trying to say to you is that I beg you to go 1-0 down tomorrow and see Manchester United come back. I'll see you in the next Straight Jacket podcast, Musa, because I promise you now, Manchester United are crumbling, and the luck we've already used all of that luck. Mark my words, we've used that luck against Leon. We played against 10 men. We used that luck against Atletico Bilbao. We played against 10 men. So the idea that we think that we're going to get the same luck tomorrow, you're mistaken.
No,
you're mistaken. And this coach here, if he does any of this sitting back
it's not
business,
luck. I just don't think they're that good.
Let me finish. It's luck when you're playing against 10 men, against Leon. We don't come back to 11 men against Leon. We don't come back. We don't beat Atletico Bilbao 3-0 away without 10 men. What are you waffling about, Musa? We don't do that. We play with 10 men. We played against 10 men.
And we beat them at Old Trafford.
In extra time, we played against 10 men. Listen, in extra time against Leon, we played against 10 men.
But we beat them at Old Trafford.
We were winning 1-0, and then
they
did
a
horrible thing like that, and then they got the
punishment.
Musa, let me finish. They got the punishment.
Who scored first
and
at Old
then the
Trafford?
game
Who scored
opened up
first at
for
Old
us.
Trafford?
Let me finish, Musa. Musa, let me finish. The game opened up for us, and then we got the lock. In this final, I'm telling you now, and I'm telling everybody who's watching this right now, if Manchester United were to go 1-0 down, this remontada business, nah, mate. No remontada, my word.
Musa, I mean, Norden, it's
The
Tottenham,
last game
man.
we played Bilbao at Old Trafford, yeah. The last game we
Saeed,
played
it's
Bilbao
Tottenham.
at Old Trafford.
That we've
they
not
scored
beaten. That
first.
smashed
You outside Old Trafford, yeah, Norden. Don't take
that
back
beat us
your
3
words.
times.
No, Norden, you outside Old Trafford, yeah. And it might be a headphone, might be echo. You outside Old Trafford said, but it's only Spurs.
Yeah.
Don't be a hypocrite now.
Yeah, I'm not being a hypocrite. It's only Spurs, but do you trust his team? No, I don't.
I trust the team in the final.
That's the difference between me and you. It's only Spurs, and everybody knows it. It's only if this was City playing Spurs, City win. If Arsenal plays Spurs, Arsenal win comfortably. If Liverpool plays Spurs, they win
United
comfortably.
beat Spurs, so United beat Man City in the final.
Nah, but fuck that.
We beat
Listen,
Newcastle in the final.
Saeed, fuck that. I'm telling you
No,
now.
hold on a minute. Why should I?
Let me finish.
No, hold on a minute. Why should I?
Is it you? Is it you? Is it you or is it me, the echo? No, it isn't. It isn't. Manchester United have choked before. With a couple of these players on the pitch, we've choked before in a final, a Europa League final. We did that. We've choked in a semi-final of the Europa League.
Against Villarreal.
Listen,
I think we were all right against
Villarreal.
Villarreal.
We were shit, Saeed. Stop it, man. We were crap. Saeed, we were shit. We were dog shit, man. Stop trying to try to reinvent history. I'm saying the words to you. It is only Spurs because because they'll only ever be Spurs. That's why they're fucking 17, right? It's only Spurs. I'm right about that. But the difference between me and you is that you trust these dickheads and I don't. I don't trust our team. 1919, I sat in the. Let me finish. 1919, I sat in the same spot and I trusted the subs. I trusted everybody on the football pitch without Roy Keane and Scholes. I trusted the 2018 because the players we had on the football pitch. I trusted them to get through the penalty shootout because we have Van der Sar in there. I trusted that team and we won. Here, the difference between me and you guys that I have zilch trust in these fucking pricks who will be in my lifetime the worst Manchester United team in the history of Manchester United, right? That will be. And you guys, you still have some sort of remontada trust BS, and I don't. And we're not playing against a European team tomorrow. We're playing against a team who's got physicality like us, who's got energy like us, and we'll see.
Hold on a minute, Norton. Is it known to be bottlers? Are we playing a team that are known to be bottlers?
Listen, yeah, but we're also fucking bottlers. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, we're not.
We are. We are. Oh my! This season we're not being ballers. This season we've not been ballers.
No.
This season we've not been ballers. What are you talking about? We're 16. I can't believe I'm speaking to you guys. We're 16. We've not balled it.
Nobody's denying it.
What the fuck?
We are in the league. But you have to almost.
The league is the most. That league is your brother fucking butter.
Forget the league.
It's week and week.
No, forget the league for once. The league's done. The league's done.
They're not bottlers.
The league is khalas. We don't care about the league right now.
So United didn't ball Fulham in the FA Cup at Old Trafford. United didn't ball the League Cup. They didn't ball. They didn't ball any of the cups that we were in. Okay.
Hold on, you can't bottle penalties, bro. Relax yourself. It's Onana being rubbish, and we don't have a goalkeeper that can save penalties. That's one thing. I said the tie was done. When they went to penalties, I said it's done. Khalas, finish, man. Onana's not saving any.
What I'm saying another thing is that.
Yeah, go on, Musa. I'll let you land it then.
I was going to say another thing is that a team bottling one game doesn't give you the title bottlers. The reason Spurs are called bottlers is because historically they've bottled game after game. It's not just about you bottle here. You can't be in your third final in seasons about to pick up 3 trophies in 3 seasons and be called a bottler. It just doesn't make sense. We're in our third final trying to make it happen. And my point is this: we played Bilbao, who for me are much better than Spurs. They're 4th in their league, and they've had a better season than Spurs. And they came to Old Trafford. They went 1-0 up, and we won the game 4-1. Yeah. What's this come back? It weren't 10 men. It was 11 men Bilbao. Come to Old Trafford. They scored the first goal, and we still ran out 4-1 winners, 7-1 in aggregate. We're not talking about the first game where we got a pen. Let's talk about the second game where everybody was shaking in the first 10, 15 minutes. Everyone was like, oh, Bilbao Bilbao, we still won it 4-1. So I'm not worried about nothing. Bilbao are much better than Spurs. We've beaten the best team in the competition.
Yep, exactly. Nordin, you have to almost like put yourself in a position where, cool, I understand the Premier League, we've been known as bottle job. We have been unbeaten in the Europa League. We're facing a team that are not used to this sort of occasion. They've not won an occasion like this. We've got players in our team, whether you don't like them or not. I don't like them, some of them. I don't rate some of them. But you know what? Bruno Fernandes has turned up in a final or two. Casemiro has turned up in finals. Amad Diallo has shown that he's scored in big games. You know, and what do you call it? Like, there's players there, bro, that can turn up, bro. Even a Mason Mount in the Champions League final, bro. He was the one that gave the assist to Havertz. I know we don't like that, but Mason Mount has shown that in these big moments he could do something. You know what I'm trying to say? Even Garnacho in the FA Cup final, cool, do that as well. Kobe Mainu, bro, guy played it in Euros, bro, against top man, like it was normal for him, bro. You see what I'm trying to say, bro? So I feel like for me, that's the confidence I have. I'm not saying it's down to Man United as a whole club, but you have to be almost take that positives, bring it into the game, and believe that, you know what, these guys will do it. I just think
the opinion comes down simple. You trust this team. I don't. You guys have more faith in this
finals.
team.
In finals, there's context.
Well, we'll see. We will see. Tomorrow we'll see. And that the answer by this time tomorrow, we will all have the answer. So for me, that's the only difference. I'm not here to shout or scream or argue with you guys. Yeah. I'm just saying to you, you guys trust this team. I do not. I do not. And if I see the Amarin tactics that I saw against Atletico Bilbao for the first 60 minutes, we're not going to do what we did in that game. We're not going to do that. We are not going to do what we did against Lyon and score 3 goals in 11 minutes. Those things are over. Let me just finish. Other than the Europa League, Manchester United in the Premier League, we're playing against a Premier League team. They might be shit like us, but they're a Premier League team. And when I look at our score, I don't think we've scored in how many games now? Manchester United have not scored againds any.
But in the Europa League, we scored, I think a good mark.
35 goals. Yeah, we've been full of goals. Saeed, that's playing against European teams. Saeed, that's playing against European teams, not playing against a Premier League team. So that's the difference I'm going to make to you guys.
We see. I don't think nobody.
It's going to be a Premier.
Let me correct you there. Now hold on a minute.
It might be in Bilbao, but tomorrow Manchester United will play Spurs, and it'll be like a Premier League game.
No, it won't be like a Premier League game. We just explained it that Ange has set his tactics up to be different to the Premier League. We've said that Ange in the Premier League has played this absolutely ridiculous high line, and it's been treacherous. It's been absolutely crazy to the point where I've had Tottenham fans, bro, saying here that Ange still has to go because his football is not being sustainable. His football isn't great. It's one way or another. And in the Europa League, they've said to him, to be fair to him, he's had a bit of a kind of a implementation adaptability where he said, you know what, I might not play my highlight. That's what I'm saying to you, bro.
Right.
It's not going to be like a Premier League game, and therefore, for me, that might suit us a little bit better because they won't then play this crazy football where we then struggle because we don't know how to cope with the press. We don't know how to cope with the intensity. We don't know how to cope with the inverted fullbacks, and then they play their football. So I feel like that there, in its sense, like United might be able to cope better with just playing the ball on the floor, getting the ball, pulling it out wide, getting Bruno on the ball. You see what I'm trying to say? Like getting Ahmad 1v1 in isolated positions. So that when they do go bomb forward, we've got players to hurt them. You know, and that there for me is different to the Premier League. Premier League, bro, we've been absolutely diabolical. I hear you. But they're not going to play that same way. They're going to be nervous because and also one thing that we've got to remember, we've been in Bilbao before. They haven't felt the grass. They haven't felt the changing room. They haven't felt how it is to collect the ball and wherever from fullback position. They've not been here, bro, in Bilbao. We've got experience. The occasion.
Listen, you're overblowing that. Football. The football is still the same diameter. The pitch is still the same football pitch. Come on now, you're overblowing that. You're
let you land, bro. Come on, Nuruddin. I let you land your point. Let me land, bro. We've got experience in playing against Bilbao at the stadium in the occasion.
We're not playing Bilbao.
No, I'm saying though, we faced a tougher atmosphere than bro. You think that atmosphere is gonna be like what it was in Bilbao? Bilbao was absolutely, bro. It was loud, bro. The crowd were on top. We dealt with the atmosphere. So you got to remember, yeah, in that moment there, the players have the experience of playing a game in that stadium. They know where to pick up passes. They know where things have gone wrong, where things have gone right, where they were able to build up a little bit better. Like, bro, I know it sounds crazy, but this is one up on Tottenham. This is one up on Tottenham.
We're the home team tomorrow. We've been there.
We're the home team. Bro, it's true. We are the home team. So people can say, yeah, listen, you're setting yourself up to failure. Bro, it's not down to me. I'm just telling you what's factual. Casemiro's been in finals and won. These players have shown that they're capable of winning finals, bro.
Yeah, Casemiro. Is one big game.
Guys, they could win 3 finals in 3 years. You know that, guys?
Nice amount.
3 finals in 3 years. They have been to 4 or 5 finals in the last 5 years. We've been to, I think, how many finals? I don't want to make it just a finals. We're here to be take part. That counts. No, I'm not here for that. But this team, in bad situations, have been able to be in finals. You know, I'm not saying that's something that is a very, very good achievement, but it just shows you still that this team in a knockout competition have been able to rise and realize, hold on a minute, this is a knockout game. Let's all rise to the occasion. You see what I mean, people? Like, they understand the burden. I don't think these Tottenham fans understand the magnitude of what they are going to tomorrow. I don't think they know. I really don't. Deep down, I don't think they know. Whereas these United players know what they're going into. They have to they have to switch their roles and say, right, we have to go into this final now to win. And they've been here before, and they'll do it again. That's what I believe in.
Yeah, I believe that. And I think the difference is as well is that the United fans or the United players, because they lift trophies, they can already envision themselves doing it. Spurs, they're faking. Spurs is fake. They're pretending. What have you lifted? You haven't lifted anything. They're just faking it. I told you they're going to bluff us. And if we fall for the bluff, they will punish us.
They will punish us.
They just bluff. Yeah, they're bluffing. They're bluffing. As soon as you score, it'll be like, we knew we weren't going to win it. As soon as we score, they're going to know it. Yeah. They're bluffing, guys. They're bluffing. I'm not worried at all. And another thing, it's not even their best 11. If it was their best 11, I'd be like, it's not even their best 11. I don't know what we're worried about. And to be honest, I'll be honest with you guys, there's not a team outside of the top 6 in the Premier League that if we were playing in the final, I'd be afraid of. Even in the top 6, like, would you be afraid tomorrow if we were playing the final against anyone? Like, we turn up. City last year, we had no business. Yeah,
City had no business. And I'll be honest with you,
if it
wasn't for David De Gea, if it wasn't for David De Gea,
they wanted that.
Letting the goal in there.
They were out in Manchester. People I used to work with, City were on the piss.
Why are you trying to downplay?
City were on the piss.
Why are you trying to downplay?
I have an opinion. I have an opinion.
Stop doing this. Stop doing this.
I have an opinion. I just have an opinion. City were on the piss. Yes, but like really shut the boys out. They were on the piss after winning 4 or 5 in a row. Was it 4 in a row? Did they win 4 or 5?
Well, but hold on a minute. This is where me and you are different, yeah. Even for me as a Ten Hag outer, I can say on that day, fair play to Ten Hag, he out-tacticked Guardiola.
Yep.
On that day, Nuruddin, I'm sorry, Nuruddin, he out-tacticked Guardiola that day. Bro.
And the players stood up.
Tomorrow, what's happening tomorrow? What's happening tomorrow? What's our tactics? Is your boy Ruben Amorim going to get the tactics right tomorrow? Yes. I don't think
it might not be down to Ten Hag.
It's not about Ruben. It's not about Ruben.
Why not?
It's about Casemiro. It's about Cass. It's about the players. It's about the players. You think you think we're here because of Amorim? Oh my Lord! Did you think we're here because of him? We're not here because of
I
him. We're
like
here because of the players.
It's been more the players than Amrin. And I've been one of the people.
So the players going to ignore him tomorrow. They're going to ignore him, and just as soon as they get across that white line, do what they need to do.
They're going to do whatever they've done to get them here. They're going to do what they've ever done all season to get them here. So if we've trusted them to get us here, we can trust them to beat Spurs tomorrow. Because I'm going to tell you again, Spurs is not the hardest team we're playing in the competition. We've already played it. It was Lyon and it was and Bilbao. Yeah. They're both those teams beat Spurs.
Yeah.
In this final.
I was actually more worried about Bodo Glimt than Spurs, if I'm being honest with you. You know why? Because I feel like Bodo Glimt, I know less about them. We played them last time and they gave us a good football game. I'll be honest with you guys. I thought they done us over. We got the win, don't get me wrong, because again, we just had the better players. But I feel like for me, I would have been more nervous against playing Bodo Glimt than Tottenham. Tottenham, we know what they're about.
Listen, if we lose to Spurs tomorrow, it's going to be our fault. We're going to do something to allow them to beat us. Whether it's Onana, whether someone gets sent off, a penalty, something silly, it's going to be United's fault. Other than that, Spurs ain't beating us.
I don't think they beat us. I don't think it's going to be a game of tactical madness where they do this kind of whatever formation or whatever, and everyone praises Ange Postecoglou. You know,
going to beat us.
Yo, Minna, man, come on. I respect you, Minna, innit? I thought it's past your bedtime, innit? So I didn't shout you. Minna, if you're about, let me know. But we have to respect our system, Minna. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying to you? We don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, so Minna, like I said,
award-winning Minna. We can't be just getting all hours.
I thought it's past your bedtime, so that's why I was
big up Minna, big up.
Yeah, big up Minna, man.
Big up Minna, Queen.
Yeah, big up, man. But I think for me, like, bro, like, I look at our players here, and this is the time where I've got to find the positives in the player, and rightly so. I think this is a time where we've got to take out our Premier League glasses on for a little minute.
No, I can't.
No, hold on. That's what I'm saying.
I can't.
I'm going to explain to you. And you have to look at Cup side Man United. What are they like? What's this Cup side?
See, when we played, the reality is this: when we played Spurs, they were in better form anyway, in better positions. And I went to that last game. There was nothing in it between the two sides, but they just had a home advantage when they beat us 1-0. But what I will say to you, if you think we were playing Spurs tomorrow in the Premier League, I'll be scared. Like, Spurs are going to beat us in the Premier League. I've seen Spurs in their last couple of games. These guys are crap. Even if it's a Premier League game, they're crap. I'm not going to go off what happened at the start of the season. Spurs right now, forget 10, 15 games ago, 20 games ago. Right now, Spurs are crap. And they're crapper than us because the Premier League don't like.
Yep.
And that's 100%.
it. They've got more losses on us, you know what I mean? And I know
does that mean... It doesn't mean that we can't lose tomorrow. But this idea that we go in there being worried, there's nothing to worry about. Yes, we can lose. Any
turn up, we win.
Team can lose. Yeah, but if we turn up, we win. That's how I see it.
I think for me, it's not like that with Tottenham, though. I don't think it's a case of turning up and winning.
They win. No.
I don't think Tottenham can turn up here and then that's a job done.
Tottenham tomorrow can win the game on possession, win the game even on stats.
Yeah,
and still lose the game.
Yeah.
And still lose the game.
Whereas if United just turn up on the day,
win the game.
A couple of players turn up, yeah. I generally think, you know when they say in football, yeah, you can't carry passengers. I think this is a time in the final where you can carry passengers, but then certain players rise to the occasion and they say, right, we're going to win the game here, and I don't care.
Casemiro is going to be a different Ahmad, Bruno.
So who's going to start? Who's starting? Go on, tell me who's starting your team.
Okay, my team that I start with is Onana in goal. I'm going to go with Mazraoui, Lenny Yoro, Maguire. I don't think the lit's fit, so I'm going to go with Luke Shaw.
The lit's out.
Yeah,
okay, Luke Shaw, Dogu. I'm going to go with
You're doing Luke Shaw as a wing back?
Yeah.
No. Left side is centre back.
Who's the wing back then?
Dogu's a wing back, left wing back. I'm going to go with...
So you're playing as a right wing back?
Mazraoui. But I don't know how fit Dalot is, man. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how fit he is. So I'm just gonna go.
I think Shaw plays. I think Shaw. I think Shaw plays left wing back and Dolby plays right wing back.
Nah, I'm not with that. I'm not with that. I'm not with Shaw. I'm not with him.
Shaw's a wing back. You're begging there, lad.
Sorry, that's game over, man.
I think Levy Yoro's going to start tomorrow, by the way.
Levy Yoro will start. I mean, I don't. That's what I'm saying. If Dalot's fit and he's ready, then cool. Dalot plays there, and then after that, you can take out Shaw if you want to. But let's just go with what for that for now. I'm playing Casemiro. Ugarte. I'm playing Mason Mount, Ahmad, and I'm playing Bruno up top. I'm playing a false 9 Bruno, and then I'm interchanging him with Mount. So then Mason Mount and Bruno can interchange. One of them goes up front, the other one doesn't. The other one goes up front, the other one doesn't. And then it's interchangeable. Even Ahmad can then take up a central role when he needs to. So I want that interchangeable front three dynamic for me, where we constantly keeping Tottenham on their toes. They're not having to worry. I don't want to go to the final. The first ball goes up to Højlund. He miscontrols it. All of a sudden, the crowd and the Tottenham fans go up and say, "Oi, we've just won that first 50-50." When really and truly, it was never 50-50 because Højlund isn't that guy. I don't want to.
Zirkzee.
I don't think he's fit to start. I'm
going. He's fit. He's got to start.
If you're on the bench, you're fit. If you're on the bench, you're fit. You start.
Yeah, I agree. But then I'm just looking at the game and I'm like, cool. This is what I'm going for. If you lot think differently, cool. You know what I'm saying to you? But I don't think.
I won't start Garnacho tomorrow. Rasmussen.
I wouldn't start him as well tomorrow. I wouldn't.
I think Garnacho starts though.
I think he does start. I'll be honest with you. I think Højlund starts. I think he said something about Højlund today. What did he say, you guys, in the chat? You know, the press conference. Nora, did you see anything about Højlund in the press conference? No.
I don't know about the wing backs, but I think tomorrow we see Bruno Casemiro.
Ahmad's got to start. I think Ahmad
and Garnacho.
To me, I would play Ahmad as the right wing back. Me personally.
Yeah, but then we lose a lot of front, man.
No, but he's going to get the space tomorrow. He'll have the space.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll have the space. Yeah, he'll have the space.
Either way, as long as Ahmad plays, I think. Well, regardless what position, like Noradine said, he's going to have the space. I'm not too fussed about that.
Yeah.
My main thing is the 9 position. To be honest, I think I go with Zirkzee. Yeah, Zirkzee. I'll go with him up front.
Yeah, Zirkzee for me. I'll start. I'm not starting that spot.
Yeah. And I don't want
anybody who's going to play against us.
Yeah, and I don't
Glazers and Ineos do that already.
Yeah. He said he's starting. He said he's starting. Okay, he said he's starting then. There you go. So he's starting then, people. He's starting up for it.
I didn't hear him say that. Where was that?
People say, I haven't watched it. I've been out and about, so I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen that.
Then again, the game that we played against Chelsea was a big indication that was a team that he was going for. I think it could be an unchanged lineup for the game against Chelsea. Hey?
They asked him today, would he consider playing a false 9 like they did in the FA Cup against City? And he said it was a totally different game. He's not doing it. He said he's not doing that.
Okay.
So that's why these don't think. Yeah, that's why because he's not playing a false 9. I think that's why the chat think Højlund starts then. But he didn't say that. He just said he's not playing a false 9.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just think for me, Højlund, I just don't know, bro. But then again, he did win a penalty in that game. I don't know. Did he look all right against Bilbao in the first leg? I'm not sure if he played.
Yeah, he did.
All right.
Yeah,
so maybe that might give him a little bit of confidence in that regards. But
I think Kobe's going to have a lot to say about tomorrow's game.
I think Kobe on the bench, maybe, yeah.
Whatever, but I think he's going to be important. He's going to be important for.
I just don't want this manager to wait for this game tactically to 60 minutes and think he can win it with these changes.
What do you think about Amrin?
That's the wrong tactics.
What do you think about Amrin mentally going this game, Musa? What do you think?
I think the most difficult thing for Amrin is if it's 0-0 after an hour, it's gonna be. That's when I think tactically he has issues in terms of what to do next.
Yeah, I agree.
If it's 0-0, he will try to prolong the substitutes, and think let these guys on the pitch change the game
Nah.
or prolong it for a bit. And that's the problem. I think if we're winning, he's more astute. Even if we're chasing, he's more astute. But if it's 0-0, an hour's gone, he's going to be like, do I do it? Don't I do it? Do I? And that's going to be a problem.
Yeah. You know what, though, to be fair, yeah, I was going to say, he did say today, which, again, I don't really like, man. He's talking about the Europa League, about, United shouldn't be winning it or something like that. Like, I don't want to see this sort of energy, bro, man. Like, it's almost if he's got an excuse to lose the final. I don't know. Did you not think about that in the comments, bro? He said something today. I need to bring it up, man. I think, and I get it. I get what he's trying to say. Like, United shouldn't be in the Europa League, yeah. But the way, like, I don't like the energy, though, man, that we're talking about it that way. Maybe I'm reading into it too much, yeah. But he said something along the lines of, I don't know if I can pull it up on.
Listen, at the end of the day, talk is cheap, innit?
Yeah, no,
talk is cheap. Talk is cheap, man. Tomorrow, this time, we'll know who's won the. Would it be North London team celebrating?
What did he say? Did he say like anything? I don't know. Maybe I misread it. But I think for me, I think for him, it's a big one, man. Whether, like I said to you, he gets sacked after that, I don't know. But for me, he's got to win it.
Nocturnal Wisdom is saying there, Saeed, you're misinterpreting it. He's saying we're bigger than the Europa League.
Okay, maybe I misinterpreted it then. Yeah, you see, yeah, that's why it's better to watch the whole press conference, man. Normally I watch it and I read it and obviously I listen to it from face value. But when these guys put out quotes, man, they don't really put the whole quotes out there, man. These like you're meant to be like aggregate accounts, bro. Do your job, man. Like, what's going on with you guys?
Yeah, because listen, that's more sensationalist, isn't it? That's what they're going for.
Yeah, but bro, man, like, broski, like, not everyone has time to watch videos, innit? So that's why we actually follow you guys to put the quotes out there that what he said. You know what I mean? But I think for me, listen, there's a lot of people that saying, oh, but does Amrin need to go if we lose it? I think for me, like, I think right now, let's just focus on the Europa League, man. You know what I mean? How we feel after, it's in God's hand, and how we feel after is
listen, by next week, the season will be over. By next Monday. So we'll do an evaluation. We'll do evaluation.
I think the board might not tolerate, and I think he probably will be sacked if I'm being true honest with you.
Nah, he's not going anywhere, Saeed. He's not going anywhere. Unless you heard something, he's not going anywhere.
No, he's not going anywhere. But I think Jim Ratcliffe.
Even if you lose tomorrow, he's not going anywhere, mate.
No, but Jim Ratcliffe's
this is their boy, and they're sticking. And you know what? Yesterday, Saeed, in the training, that's why I watched it. Towards the end of the training, guess who came out talking to him, doing this, doing that? Jason Wilcox.
Oh,
you see, Amarim the players are training here. Amarim's over there with Jason Wilcox. Jason Wilcox is doing this, talking to him, doing this with his hands.
Yeah.
I just think I think it's the manner of defeat. If it's a bad one,
and then there was a story that broke that he went in to see the board and handed his resignation, and they didn't take it in January.
No, I think he was on the verge of quitting. I think that was what he.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to you. He spoke to them about saying
that. How do they know all this stuff, though, man? Like, did they get sources from within?
I personally think, for me, there's something suspicious going on in that game. He dropped both Højlund and Zirski. They were both fit. He dropped them on the bench and started Kobe. And it was the last couple of days of that January transfer. He started Kobe.
Okay.
As the false nine.
Okay, maybe, but like I said, I've always maintained that he needs a transfer window. I know you lot always keep saying, but you got to sack him. And listen, I'm
not saying sack him. I'm not saying sack him. I don't blame him. I blame the people
that want him out. I think a lot of people want him out, and they've got every right to think that because it's been a bad season. But I think for me, he needs a window, man. But
my thing is this with Amrin. If you don't sack him in the summer, don't sack him during the season. Do not sack him during the season. I don't care how bad it gets, how peak it gets. Don't try and bring me another manager halfway through the season like you did Amrin. I don't care how bad it gets next season.
Or you bring
If
it
you're not
interim, or you
prepared-
bring it interim.
No, I don't want interim. No matter how bad it is, not even the interim side. No, just take it.
Yeah.
No, just take it on the chin. Because if you don't make the decision now, let him see
They've
out
got
next
suffer.
season.
They've got suffer, man. They've got suffer. As much as we suffer, they've got suffer as well.
Yeah, I don't
Giddy
want
up.
to see this.
Making a bad
And that's
decision.
my thing. I don't want to see you don't sack him and getting a new manager that can start fresh without the baggage of the last season. If you take him into the next season, he will carry it. He will carry whatever baggage he unless he wins this.
Yeah.
Then he can go on with a high, but he will carry baggage in. So he needs to win this. If he wins this, I'm okay because he's going to go in next season with a high.
I agree.
Whether he
I
changes it around or not, there's going to be a high around the club.
I still think, though, sack him or not, I still think Man United will have problems next year, you know. I think a lot of people think that getting a new manager in and all of a sudden United will be back, you know. I don't see it like that, guys, you know. I really don't.
We never have a new manager bounce other than Ollie.
But you know what it is, Saeed? It's that if we win this and we get into the Champions League, the new formation of the Champions League could pave over cracks again. It could see us progressing in that competition because of the way it is, and it's over the cracks.
And the league form dips. Yeah. It's true. But the thing is, though,
and the most important thing is, do you think we'll have a squad next season to compete on both?
Yeah, we will do. We will do.
You know, today, by the way, Pep has just said that he wants a small squad for next season.
Yeah, I think we will do. You know what it is? I think we'll just take the Prem and the Champions League.
Yeah,
their squad is not that big, Saeed. The Pep City team
Pep literally saying that if you give me a big squad, I'm not going to be here next year. He goes, I told the club I don't want a big squad. I don't want to put 4, 5, 6 players in a tribune. I don't want that. I will quit. If they
what do you mean tribune? What does he mean by that?
They don't even make it to the bench.
Yeah, he goes, if they don't make a short squad, I will stay. I will not stay. It's impossible to put my soul to put players in a tribune that cannot play. Bloody hell, mate. That's crazy.
That's players that don't even make it to the bench. Like you've got
that's
internationals not making it to the bench. Problems.
You know what's rich people?
Nah, he's waffling there. Listen, he's waffling there. How many times have we seen him? We've not seen Grealish for 3 months, and I've not been injured. We've not seen Phil Foden for a couple of months. We've not seen couple of other players for a couple of months. And then he brings them in different competitions, and City won the treble. He had a big squad side.
He is also saying as well. It's an indirect say, yo, I need quality, not quantity. And that to me, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you have like 5 or 6 benchmen that are called Mamouche, and I'm not saying Mamouche is a bench guy, by the way. If you've got Mamouche, Savio, the guy that they just bought in the January transfer window, Kuzanov, you go and get maybe 2 more. You've got a quality bench, not quantity. Whereas we've got Lindelof, Luke Shaw, Ericsson. I'm sorry, man. They're just numbers. They're just
but also when you look at
we still got Evans.
Evans, you feel me? Like,
that's my thing. But when you look at Pep's team, he's winning teams. The players that's always been involved, whether it's the Bernardo Silva, David Silva, those guys have never been out like that. The guys that's been on the cuffs, that's been out, like you've mentioned, Foden and Grealish and that, he's realised once he's pulled them back into the mix and he's had to rely on them long term, like this season, they're not good enough. So he just doesn't even need them because the type of players that he puts in that sin bin that don't even get onto the bench, long term, when your first 11 gets older and they got to leave, and you then try to make them like the main players, they're not just good enough, man. And I just feel like having massive squads is not needed.
So where's Wits going, Saeed? Where's Wits?
I don't know where Wits is going. I don't know where Wits is going.
Somebody saying City missed out on him. His family.
Yeah, they said it was too much. Well, I think that's fake news, man. After they paid 100 million for Grealish, Wits is too much. That's fake news.
Yeah, it could be too much. Yeah. But just going back to the transfers, though, Cunha could be done by next week. Is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing. Nuruddin, what do you mean? It's going to happen though. That one, I think that will happen. That's agreement.
How big are the difference is Cunha going to make to this shit?
A lot, mate. A lot. I can't lie to you.
Okay. Saviour. So here we go. Give it him already. Tag him already. Saviour.
I think Cunha makes. I think Cunha.
Yeah, Cunha savior.
Not a savior, but I think Cunha has the same similar impact on this team that Ahmed has. When Ahmed's not here, we feel it. He's not a savior, but you feel the difference of quality when Ahmed is here.
Bro. You feel it.
And I think having another one like that, where you're not just dependent on Ahmed. Remember, before Ahmed got injured, Bruno was nowhere to be seen. He only stepped up when Ahmed got injured.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Bruno really come of age. Yeah, once that happened.
When Ahmed got his start.
Yeah. He's got a technical flaw. He's a match winner. He's a goal scorer. You see, when we talk about finals, it's another man that you add to a big game moment player. Nuruddin.
Of course.
The guy that can score goals, get assists. Like, this is what the profile United need to be going getting. Go get an Osimhen. Go get someone else that you believe. Match winners, bro. All of a sudden, I've got you. Yeah. I'm not, and this is what I've always wanted from a Man United team, is to not be reliant on Bruno Fernandes every single game. I want a team that I can look at and say, yo, Bruno's a part of it, but he's not the guy, the sole guy to be everything, bro. And that's why I need Ahmad, Cunha, I need Osimhen, I need Gyökeres, I need, you see what I'm saying, bro? Midfield, I've got Edison, I've got a team, bro, not individuals. FC, Nuruddin. You see what I'm trying to say, bro? I've got a team, bro, and that's why United have got to be early.
Saeed, I'm sorry to say, but to build a team, you can't just put individuals on a pitch. You have to do work with them on a training.
Individuals make a team, though.
And you have to build combinations. You have to build relationships. They have to have synergy and chemistry, and you only get that by training highly intensive. Manchester United don't have that.
The earlier they come in, the better for us then for pre-season and that. So it's a good thing if these players come in early, because then they can get away to pre-season and get to training.
You know what I'm saying?
Patrice Evra. No, I just clicked on by mistake on my phone.
By the way, but his sister passed away recently, and
condolences.
Bro, condolences, man. Like I said, bro, that's just serious, man. Patrice Evra is 10 level, man. Yo, like, win that game, man. Play with pride, man. He's one of a few that I think, for me, like, he wants Man United to win, man. A lot of them, man, don't want United to win. Roy Keane tomorrow, he don't want United to win, bro, because he knows that it's better for him to not be giving these guys praise or whatever it is. You feel me? Like, he'll be out there, and I think, you know what? Like, I just think for me, this today, I'll celebrate tomorrow night, and I'm locked in. I'm locked in already for next season, guys. I'm not even tomorrow. Then, you know, Mandem Talk, we talk about what next. You feel me? Mandem Talk on Thursday is what next. What do we do now? Who we getting in? How do we now transform this team to a proper team, bro? Do you get it? Like, that's where people have to look in now. Yes, enjoy the night, but don't let it get to your head, bro. Like, but we ain't doing no parades. We ain't doing none of that, bro. It's time to make up for lost time. And Ineos, everyone's got to be on Ineos' case, bro. No one can let Ineos slide, bro. That man got 5 players just before he couldn't. That man bought in 5 players last summer, and okay, some of them were good quality. But I'm sorry, we have to go 1 up, 2 levels up. Let's see this summer. None of this potential. I need man that come into the team and the starters.
Yeah, but I'm not against the parade, though, Saeed.
No parade, but no parade, bro.
You know why I say this? Because we're from an era where we've seen parades before. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there is a younger fan base who haven't had the chance to experience it, and I feel like, and this is why I feel like, you see someone like Pep Guardiola, he cherishes every trophy. He doesn't take anything for small, and I think it's a mentality thing. And I think it's also like experiencing something and wanting to go again. This Man United, we're too big, we're too there.
The thing is, though, I think for me, that's why I just feel like, you know, even Amrin said it as well, like, it shouldn't be a trophy that we should be in. We should be in the Champions League. And I know people might say, you laugh at that, but United should be in the Champions League. I don't care what anybody says. Like, United should be at least a Champions League team. Whether
we've been more Europa League. We've been more Europa League team than Champions League, mate.
We're not a Europa League team. Bro.
That's the reality.
United are a Champions League team at least minimum, bro. I'm sorry. Like,
the reality is the reality, mate.
No, but you know what he does?
Ask the Glazers than Ineos, mate.
No, but the thing is,
Ask
we know
the
he
Glazers than Ineos.
It sets the precedent that, you know what, United can't fall below that. At least Champions League football. Like, I know, I get it. Like, you know, we can finish. You know, we don't want to finish top 4, but it shouldn't be a case of like, man, I'm talking about top 6. Like, bro, like it should be like, yo, get Champions League football bare minimum at least, and then you're competing in the Champions League and you're trying to win that as well. But you know, this top 6 and all that, I don't know, man. I don't believe in like this idea of like.
Saeed, in the last 13 years, Champions League twice. David Moyes in his
we haven't invested. That's why we haven't invested our squad.
Yeah, David Moyes in his first season, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer against Barcelona, we got embarrassed.
Yeah, bad recruitment, and obviously just understanding that, you know what,
mismanagement. It's a total mismanagement from Glazers and now Ineos. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why, to me, I'm not getting gassed about if we win tomorrow because it paper over the cracks. I'm not getting gassed. You will not see me going out. Listen, I just want to tell the viewers here. I've never celebrated a league. I've never celebrated a League Cup, and I will never celebrate a Europa League, and I will never have, because that's when I know. Then I've lowered my own standards. I've celebrated every FA Cup Manchester United won. I've gone out. Saeed knows me. I've gone out. Raved till 4 o'clock in the morning. Don't give a damn. I've took work off, and I've gone out. United winning a Champions League. I've gone out. Not come back even the next day. I've gone out. United winning the league. I've gone out. The nearest Saturday to that, I've gone out. Sunday, I don't give a damn. I've gone out. So for me, I've never gone out. I've never been upset about Europa League loss or that upset about League Cup loss.
Don't worry, man. I'm going to bring the Europa League trophy to your house. I'm going to bring the Europa League trophy. Oh, God. And what you're going to do, Nuruddin, you're going to take a trophy.
You know what I'm going to do? You know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to get cold bucket of water and all the ice in my freezer. And you and the cup can have a bit of that.
Join us, man. Join us. Listen, I think for me, guys, man, I'm excited, man. I'll be in Bilbao tomorrow. I'll be there.
Listen, I just want, for your sake, I want you to win 100%. I want United to win because for the fans you've done 12 hours, people have done crazy at times. A lot of banks are flying in tonight and tomorrow. Some of them have got up there already. Some of them are there already. A couple of flights went out from Manchester today.
They're all drinking up.
Yeah. So how far are you from the stadium now?
I'm about 40 minutes away from Bilbao.
Make sure you go there. Good time, man. Park up somewhere.
We got parking, everything ready. We got parking sorted. Ash, to be fair to him, man, he's been quality, man. He's obviously sleeping now, but he's been driving most of the time. He's been, sorting everything out. But yeah,
big up Ash.
I was meant to meet Expressions today, but I think it's been all the Spurs. Like, there's been too many Spurs fans, bro. I've been getting they've been on to me, bro. You know, they've been on to me. The game
kick off at 9 o'clock over there tomorrow, isn't it? 9 o'clock Central.
Yeah, 9 o'clock. So, and then I'll be back
in 9 o'clock over there.
I'll be back in Manchester tomorrow for 1 o'clock in the afternoon in Manchester Airport. Provided there's no delays.
You might be doing Mandem from the airport, from an airport.
Bro, I might be in a car park somewhere just ranting and raving, bro. I don't know. I might not even come back, bro. I might say, you know what, forget it. I might just say, you know what, I'm not here, bro. I might just say, you know what, see you later, you guys. I'm going to go to Alicante for a couple of days, clear my head. I mean, talk, bro. Why? You can't come back to Manchester, bro.
Where's Vaz? It's Vaz in Spain as well.
Vaz, I don't know where he is. I think he's at home, isn't he?
No, he was on holiday, wasn't he? He was on a sangria.
He's been on holiday, yeah. He's been on fair holidays, bro.
No, he's back.
Is he back, yeah? There you go. He's back. Then.
Yeah, I'll see him on rants.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, I don't know.
You'll find expressions tomorrow. You'll find expressions.
Yeah, no, I need to. I think he's with his Tottenham mates today, but definitely tomorrow. You know what I mean? But I think Toby can't allow him to win a trophy, bro.
Is Toby there as well?
Now, Toby was meant to be there. But then he had to go to work. So then he had to basically give his tickets away. I think he's still got the tickets. But he couldn't make it. He had the tickets ready, but just couldn't be there because of work. Because he takes that many holidays. He can't, obviously.
Nah, that's snide, mate. That is snide.
No, but to be fair, he has gone to a lot of holidays. So it was kind of that. So it was South Africa or go to Europa League. And he chose South Africa in it. So,
okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So
I would as well, to be fair. Tom, you're a man of my own heart, fella. South Africa. Oh, shitty Europa League. I like Bilbao. I need to go back to the Basque Country, 100%.
bro. Knowing that we've lost it, bro. I don't know about Musa. Knowing that we've lost to Tottenham, bro. Like you live in obviously South London, but bro.
Yeah, by the way, can I just say big up South London? I never doubted you.
Yeah,
Big up doing a job on Man City. Big up South
Imagine your
London.
own team.
Listen, talk to me. Talk to me, Musa. How was the celebration? To be fair, you did say you'll beat them. You did say that last time we spoke. You said City, that Palace are gonna win. Talk to me.
My internet's playing up, guys.
No, we can hear you.
My
Go
internet's
ahead.
playing up. I'm out of the game.
No, we can hear you. No, we can hear you.
Tomorrow, man. Nice.
I can hear you. My internet's playing up.
No, we can hear you though.
Out of the game. But what did you say about South London?
Crystal
Crystal Palace.
Someone saw me at Oak Road Mosque. Shout out to the man then.
Yeah, you're out of the game, man. Listen, I hope United don't do this, man. Where you play for 120 minutes, yeah, then you're out of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Musa, listen, Crystal Palace, man. What was it like? What was the party like in South London?
You know what? I didn't even get into it. I'm more closer to Millwall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, but the parade, and they won tonight as well. You know, they won in style tonight. 4-1 or something like that. 4-2. They beat Wolves at home. Smashed them.
Wait. I know. I don't look at the Premier League, but they've considerably finished higher than us. You know, that's crazy. You know,
My internet is not qualified, boy.
They also had they win a game for like the first 8 games as well.
No, they didn't, but they finished way higher than us.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's actually crazy, bro. Like, fair play to Glasgow. Listen, Musa will be watching European football from Croydon, not United. Like, real talk, man. We don't have to go to Croydon, Musa, in Norden, and go watch Crystal Palace play, I don't know, Fenerbahce.
Yo, I like their fans, mate. I like their fans. Their fans are sick.
Yeah, they got a proper fan base. Yeah, they got a proper fan base.
I like. Big up Eagle Eye Football, man. Big up Eagle Eye Football. Congratulations.
Yeah, big up to him, bro. Yeah, big up to everyone.
Yeah, big up.
But any final words, man? I don't know. I'm gonna go bed, have a nice sleep, and
what time are you heading out into the town tomorrow? What time are you heading out?
I'll probably head out like midday. Just chill in the hotel for a bit because I got to pack up. I got to pack up in it. I don't know when's checkout, by the way. Fuck, I didn't even know that. I think checkout's before 12. So yeah, check out. No, tomorrow. No, bro. I'm going. Once the final goes, I've got a 5-hour drive to Royce Airport, bro. No sleep. So I don't get to sleep. So basically, it's either the car we're playing banging tunes, or it's gonna be
mute, silence.
It's gonna be Adele music.
How many of you in the car?
It's only 2 of us. So I'm gonna have to play some Adele. Hello from the outside. I'm gonna have to play some Marvin Room as well.
Hello from the other side, you know.
Bro, it could be a madness. It could be we outside. It's 2
So
ways.
you gotta drive 5 hours to Barcelona.
To Royce, which is just before Barcelona.
So that just before Barcelona?
Yeah. Our flight is in Royce at around about 10, 11.
In the morning?
Morning. So no sleep.
So you're going to, if United win, you're going to celebrate with the fans. You're going to celebrate, but then straight after, you're going to go get in the car a couple of hours later. So you've got 2 hours. If United win, you're going to got 2 hours to celebrate with the fans and then get off.
Yeah, then get off and then fly back to Royce.
Yo, the parking, you better park way far away from the stadium.
No, it's about 15-minute drive. It's a 15-minute walk.
You know, get on the tram. Honestly, use the tram. Use the tram to get into the stadium.
Bro,
park the car somewhere else and use the tram and get on the tram after the game.
Nah, man, the tram one time I nearly got lost in Belgium, bro. So we just got to be careful with these trams, bro. So I don't know where they go, yo. Listen.
Yo, you get the tram thing downloaded app on there. It's in English, man.
You see, walking is the best way you don't get lost by walking. You have Google Maps. That's it. You feel me? But what I'm going to say to you is, that's the 2 ways you can go. It's either a long drive home, no sleep, or it's adrenaline that keeps you awake. You see how adrenaline can keep you awake?
The win, yeah.
The win.
So for your sake, you want United to win. For your sake.
For everyone's sake, bro.
Hello from the other side.
Bro, don't do this, man. Don't do this, man.
Hello from the other side, man. Said, you know, I'm telling you. Hello from the other side. No, I don't wish that on anybody, Saeed. I don't wish that on anybody. I don't wish that on you, bro. No hello from the other side.
Guys, big up to everyone. Like I said to you, big up to everyone that I met today. Everyone that was coming and traveling from people. Some people didn't have tickets. Some people come from different parts of the world. Big up
Are you sitting together? Are you two sitting together tomorrow?
Yeah, we're sitting together. Yeah.
Right, big up. How come you got the seats next to right each other? Where did you pick up the tickets from?
No, we obviously United, but then UEFA basically you pick your tickets. So I picked it, but then UEFA allow you to sit with someone like family members or friends, and then they let you sit next to a specific person.
All right. Oh, okay. So, but the other person has to have a ticket as well.
Yeah. Obviously, you have to have a ticket. Yeah. So it's on the QR code. You get the QR code, and then you basically it comes active on the game, and then boom, you're in.
I saw 1958 doing a bit of a protest out there today.
Today is in the.
I think they did a bit of protest.
Yeah. There you go. Well, listen, man.
Enjoy the food. What have you been eating?
Bro, we've been having all this Spanish, you know, the Spanish whatever cuisine. You know what I mean?
The fish. Having some fish.
Bit of everything, man. Bit of Spanish. You know what I mean? Whatever. We're gonna go to the Old Town tomorrow because apparently there's some good films in that Old Town. So we'll go over there.
Enjoy. Get some tapas.
But guys,
stay away from the sangria though.
Sangria, man. To be fair, I've had something over there that I thought. I don't know, man. I think it might have been something crazy, but we won't say it. I don't know, like.
Come on, it's big, you know. Come on, it's big sign. You gotta be careful with a khanzir. You gotta be careful with a khanzir.
Was that a bit of Peppa Pig?
Bro, it sounded nice, but it said pink lemonade-ish. I said, yo, let me get that. I drank it. It sounded very bitter. So I don't know, man. I stopped for a lot, obviously. You know what I mean? What we go. No, guys,
Sam Miguel, you're not with Sam Miguel.
He said 0%. I don't know.
I used to.
Bro, it said 0%, bro. It said sugar free. I said, yo, that looks sour exotic. And I drank it. You know what I mean, bro? I said, yo, why is it so bitter? So I have to be careful out here, man.
I think that's what they were serving up. They served it up on Sunday Mass before I was Muslim.
Bro, so I said, you know what?
Listen, you got to be careful.
Water only.
Strictly water, and you know what? Any meat other than fish, stay away from any meat. Come on, this big man.
Even today,
I wanted to ask you about South London. How was the celebrations in South London?
Yeah.
You couldn't hear us.
No, I said I didn't go too far deep because I'm in near Millwall. So Palace is just on the other side. Yeah, they done bits. I'm more near Millwall. Millwall's my local. I see Millwall guys all the time. I'm near their local pub where they meet up every game. Like they're on it, Stone Island. You know what time it is.
That's crazy, Musa. Crazy.
Millwall
hate Palace, innit? They hate each other. Don't they?
Palace, though. Yeah, one of my boys, he was picking up young talent at Palace, and now he's doing it at United, and he's at United now.
So guys,
he's at the game as well.
Is this alcohol? Do you think, guys?
That shouldn't be. Schweppes, no, it shouldn't be. No,
that's not alcohol, right?
Shouldn't be.
What does it say about it?
No. It just says Schweppes Zero Pink. I thought, yo, this sounds exotic, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just thought it was a hot day today. I thought, yo, let me try this drink, bro. But it's saying very bitter. So is this alcohol, guys?
You gotta Google it. Put it in Google and check it.
Okay, it's pink lemonade. Okay, say no more then, man. Alhamdulillah, bro. Like I said, man, we don't do that stuff around here. You feel me? So you know, we have to be careful, man. Be careful out here, bro. Because like I said, big up Staffy. Man says that he's hype. Listen, Staffy hype, bro. Staffy hype, man.
Yo, Staffy, United gonna win tomorrow.
United gonna win. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but yeah,
the man.
Yeah, go on.
The man, them, we should have linked up to watch the game somewhere. Remember, I was telling you, the man, them, we should have linked up on ends.
That's my plan. Yo, Staffy, I'm wrapping up, Staffy. But big up to Staffy, man. But my plan was, to do a watch along, Mandem watch along, big arena.
Been good.
It was gonna be one of them. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was going to be one of them, but I got the ticket. I only had €1 credit, by the way. I don't know how I've done that, but I had €1 credit. You get me? Now, big up Faz as well. Faz Raiders.
My Spurs boy told me there's a load of tickets available.
It's fast there watching the game as well. It's fast in Bilbao.
No.
A few came up quite cheap, but you have to know who you know. But they said they were priced a good price as well.
Big up Diallo said say the Shahada. That's crazy. Inshallah 2-1. Yeah, 2-1 win. He said. No. I'll be honest with you. There was a couple of Asian brothers that I met in the mall. 3 of them without no tickets. They said, nah, none. 3 United fans from Ireland. They said, nah. Anywhere it's gone. Everywhere's gone.
Because like you said, there's a couple people that's not gone and they've got tickets.
Hey.
Like you were saying earlier, there's a couple people who stayed behind and they've got tickets. I don't know what they.
Yeah. There's some people have got it, some people haven't, man. You get me, like, so it's one of them where, like, it's the look. I have 1 credit, by the way, 1 European credit, and I got this ticket, bro. It's by the grace of God. I should never really have got it, but yeah, it's very, very much a case of it's one of them. Yo, big up, Mr. Kaplan says, pull up for tomorrow.
I've been to more Europa League games this season than you.
That's what I'm saying. But 1 credit is once you get 1 credit, you can then go to pretty much every away European game. Depends on obviously the allocation, but yeah.
What was Savage saying? What was Robbie Savage saying?
Brother, he rattled me today. I swear down, bro. Robbie Savage, big up to you.
What was he saying? What was he saying to you?
Yo, I can't say much because obviously the video's coming out tomorrow. But bro, man, we had a 1v1, bro. Like, I lost character, bro. I said,
composure, you lost composure, yeah?
I said, what are you talking about, bro? You should know more than this, more than me about this, that, the other. Obviously, he's trying to play up to the kind of role in it and get it, but I had to stick on him, bro. So that'll be out tomorrow, guys. Make sure you're watching it. Go, Musa, you man, yeah?
He's a Liverpool fan, isn't he? He's a Liverpool fan.
I should see that. That should come up in the cinema. I'll record it and at you.
Yeah. Please record it. Everyone here, guys, please record it and tag me on Instagram. Tag me everywhere you want. Pre-match. I think it's 6:30 to whenever. It could be happening, but please record it. Send it to me. TNT. 2 Spurs fans, 2 United fans. Big up to Hums. I don't know if you guys know Hums from Manchester. You know him, innit? Yeah, he's actually from around the corner, He lives in Waller Range, His dad. I didn't even know that, Small world, but big up to Hums. He was there as well. And we went out. Got another guy called Mitch. I don't know if you guys know Mitch, Tottenham fan. And so tomorrow, like I said to you, make sure you're there. And Musa's watching cinemas, man. He's there, bro. He's got his popcorn and that ready.
Yeah, I'm watching at the cinema, man. The View Cinema is letting.
Where do you watch it?
I might do a watch along,
Yeah, do a watch along.
Yeah.
Make sure you check out Nordy's watch along.
Then sometimes I'm like, you know what? So the watch along, unless you got the whole setup, it can be a bit techie. But I'm thinking.
I'm gonna say go to mine and then get you and Faz can do one from the thingy, but I don't know if Faz will be about. So
yeah. Well, why don't we do that? Text Faz and ask him if he wants to do that.
Yeah.
Where do we pick up the keys?
Yeah, I can sort that out for you. Don't worry.
Sort that out. Me and Faz will go there and do it. No problem.
Okay, cool. I'll try and sort it out tomorrow.
Cool.
But yeah, listen, like I said, anyone that's got watch parties, Mustafi's channel, a lot of people that do watch alongs, check them out. Like I said, vlog is active, it's ready. And yeah.
Is it live on YouTube tomorrow? I don't know. I don't think
it's crazy. I don't know if they play it on YouTube anymore. They used to put it on for free on YouTube. Remember?
Yeah.
You guys remember?
Finals are still free, though. I believe the finals are still free. I think the finals are still free.
I don't know. I thought it would be.
I think it might be on Prime. If you got Prime, I think it'll be free on Prime. Still there.
Yo,
Yeah, we can hear you, Saeed. Yeah.
yo.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Can you hear
We
me?
can hear you. Yes. Yes. Yes.
We can hear you.
Am I back?
You didn't go nowhere.
Okay, I don't know why it's gone for me like that, bro. Yeah. Okay, Prime ain't free. Okay, fair enough.
No?
Yeah, big up to Kafir. Big up to you. Yeah. I'll be outside the stadium. Just meet me outside the stadium. I'll be there. You get me? We'll chat. But listen, people, I'm saying United to win.
Inshallah.
3-1. 3-1. Nuruddin, give me a prediction.
If United score first, United win 2-0.
2-0.
If United score first.
Yeah. Musa, what are you saying?
4-1 United. Ahmad brace or hat trick.
Yo, the Sheikh is on one tonight, man. I'm telling you.
You know why?
Looks like
you know it is. It's the goals against Bilbao.
Looks like he's had a bit of sharab, the Sheikh.
We just come through a semi-final that we won 7-1 in aggregate, and we scored 4 goals at Old Trafford. This is we're the home team side. We played there before. We know the stadium. We're not going to be like, we're not going to be on this. It's Bilbao looking around. None of that stuff. Yeah. We're at home, but we've been here before, so I'm not worried.
Yeah, we've been here before. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
We're the home side. We've been here before. We know the change rooms, like you said. We've walked down that tunnel. Spurs, that's going to be their first time walking down that tunnel. We've walked down it, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. But guys, man, please like the video, man. Please like the video. Let's get to 800 likes. I don't know how many likes we're right now. We've still got 1.5k in the building. Like the video.
Like the video, man. What's wrong with you? We're bringing you straight jacket up, cast this time.
Okay. If you don't believe we can win, don't like the video. If you believe United could win, like the video.
Like the video.
And we'll find out, out of 1,500, the ratio of who thinks United can win and who thinks United can't win. We'll find out the ratio. So if you believe United's going to win, you will like the video. If you don't, then you don't like the video. Simple. Simple as that. So Musa, I'll see you on Thursday.
4-1 United.
Yeah, man. Big up, bro.
There you go, people. Listen, people. We're gonna raid Faz. Faz is live. We'll raid Faz. And go in his chat and just spam his chat, bro. You get me?
Yeah.
And, big up to you.
Subscribe to United Real Therapy. I'm 130 short of 3K. I shout for Palestine. Palestine and the YouTube and
big up Big up the Irish United fans today, by the way. We're in Palestine.
Big up the Irish. Big up the Irish. Big up Eagle Eye. Big up Rich. Big up all the Eagle Eye boys. And free Palestine, man. Always.
Yeah, absolutely. Big up the Bilbao fans as well. Yo, listen, go to Faz's chat.
Free Sudan, free the Congo.
Free Congo, free everyone.
Free.
That is oppressed in this world. And big up Gary Lineker as well. Shout out to Gary Lineker.
Big up Gary Lineker, man. Love to
Gary Lineker. Solidarity. We're out. Peace.